Hello, and welcome to a brand new Pokemon Draft League I'm participating in, a Little Cup Draft League, where all the Pokemon that I can use have to be unevolved. Now this league is actually being held by the Castelia Draft League, finally hosting their second season. If some of you might remember, I played in the first season, which was just Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, Wi-Fi. And when I saw that Castelia Draft League was hosting their second season, and it was Little Cup, which is my favourite format for battling Pokemon in, I knew I had to sign up for it right away. I haven't made a draft analysis for this league, so I'm going to quickly go over the Pokemon that I've drafted right now. I decided to draft Abra, Apom, Stunky, Drillbur, Turtwig, Larvesta, Honedge, and Ducklet. I really just drafted Apom and Abra first, and then built the team from there, because they both I wanted to lead off. I wanted my top Pokemon to be my very offensive ones, and from there I just kind of went with what I thought would be good. It's definitely got problems, but I think it's still a pretty cool team and it has pretty good potential. But yeah, I'm just gonna launch right into to week one. My opponent, the team they have, and the team that I built for them, and then the battle will follow afterwards. So this is the matchup. You can see me on the left, and my opponent is Magenta on the right. As far as I'm aware, they don't have a team name or a logo or anything, so I've just grabbed this random picture to represent them at the top. But you can see their team on the right. They have Scraggy, Vulpix, Bulbasaur, Drifloon, Lilip, Aeron, Chingling, and Numel. Now you might be able to tell this is a Sun team. They've got Vulpix to set up the Sun, and then they've got Bulbasaur and Numel, who can both take advantage of the Sun, with Bulbasaur having Chlorophyll to double its speed and Numel enjoying the fire type boosted damage as well. And then he also has other terrifying Pokemon. Scraggy is one of the best Little Cup Pokemon, and so is Drifloon, usually banned in most formats. And then he has Lilip, Aeron, and Chingling as defensive Pokemon, all of which are pretty terrifying for me, except for maybe Chingling, but that Lilip is certainly a problem. I believe I've crafted a team that should be able to take them out, so I'll get into it right now. So the Sun is obviously a big problem here, which is why I wanted to bring a Pokemon that can cancel out the Sun with Rain Dance, which is why I brought Ducklet first. With Rain Dance I can remove the sunny weather and decrease the power of fire moves while increasing my own attacking moves, boosting Surf and damage and making it so that Hurricane can never miss. I'm a Violite with balanced out defenses so that I can take on both physical and specially attacking Numel, as well as being able to deal with Bulbasaur and Vulpix more easily, and I have Roost to increase my longevity. Hydration is also a nice ability to have in case I get burned or toxicked, and if I can set the rain up, then my status will be removed. Next up, I wanted a dedicated hazard Pokemon, so I decided to bring Drillbur onto this team. I have Rapid Spin to remove hazards, and I have Stealth Rock to get up my own. Earthquake and Shadow Claw hits the whole team for neutral or super effective damage, so this Drillbur is pretty good offensively here. And I have Berry Juice to just help me take an extra hit, because in Little Cup everything is set to level 5, everything has really low health, so Berry Juice is actually one of the best items, because most Pokemon have about 19 to 25 health, and Berry Juice always heals for 20 HP. This is a pretty good item to have here. But yeah, this guy's pretty straightforward. That's pretty much just how he goes. And with this, I was kind of scared of Scraggy, and I wanted a Pokemon that can handle it pretty well, so I decided to throw Stunky onto the team. It resists the dark moves that Scraggy can throw at it, like knockoff, and I can hit it back with a Play Rough to hit 4 times super effectively, which should one-shot, unless it's a defensive variant, in which case it is still a 2-shot, and it can never 2-hit KO me back, so this should be pretty good here. I have Crunchier as a secondary damaging move. Well, that's a secondary damaging move, more my main damaging move, and then I have Play Rough as the answer for Scraggy, but it also hits other things as well. I have Rain Dance for more. I have Rain Dance for more anti-sun options, and I have Haze to prevent a growth boosted Bulbasaur or Curse Numel from running away with the game, because those guys are insanely threatening, and I wanted a way to shut them down before they can start doing insane damage. I'm pretty defensive here, but I'm also fast enough to be able to outpace some Pokemon that threaten Stunky, and I have enough attack to ensure I can deal with Scraggy pretty well. And after this, I wanted like some more offensive Pokemon, because right now it's all pretty bulky guys. Well, Drillbur isn't, I guess, but I wanted more guys that are straightforward offense. And I actually have 2 Pokemon that fit really well for this. Firstly, Abra being really good offensively here. A combination of Psychic, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, and Hidden Power Fighting hits everything on Magenta's team for super effective damage except for Numel and Vulpix, which Psychic can still hit pretty hard. I have Focus Sash, which allows me to take at least one hit pretty safely. Especially when paired with Magic Guard, meaning I won't take any damage from hazards when switching in. Focus Sash isn't just for surviving a hit as well, it means that in case like Growth Bulbasaur gets too out of hand, I can always survive at least one hit with it, and I can fire back with a Psychic to one hit KO it right back, because it's never surviving that unless it's also holding a Sash. Something cool about Abra here actually is that it's 2 points faster than everything on my opponent's speed, because obviously in Little Cup, everything being level 5, everything has really low stats. So Abra being 2 points faster than everything on my opponent's team means I can actually run a Modest Nature, boosting my special attack. And that gives me a really nice damage increase, just to confirm some more KOs, or even just to get more chip if I ever need it. So it's really nice being able to do this here. And the same is true for my next offensive Pokemon, Aipom. I can run an attack boosting Adamant Nature, and then when paired with a Choice Band, my returns, it should be knocking most of Magenta's team out of this world. I have Knock Off as coverage to hit Drifloon and also to remove some items. U-Turn allows me to pivot easily on switch-ins, and it also hits Lilip pretty easily. And I have Brick Break in order to hit Aron and Lilip for super effective damage in case I want to stay in and not click U-Turn instead. This is pretty much the same story as Abra, it just hits incredibly hard, and I can run an attack boosting nature as well, so this is good. And then finally, my last Pokemon works nicely as both a defensive and offensive piece, even while it's weak to Sun, Honedge. So Sword Stance plus Shadow Sneak is actually a pretty nice tool if I want to clean up near the end game, or just if I'm predicting a switch I can click Sword Stance and then I can get a nice little attack off in the next turn. It also prevents like Drifloon from going crazy if it goes for like Calm Mind and Unburden with a Berry Juice or something like that. I have Iron Head, which hits Lilip and Bulbasaur for big damage, and Sacred Sword covers for Scraggy and Aron. And it can even get through a Curse boosted Numel as well. It won't do a ton, but at least it'll do more than Shadow Sneak and Iron Head will. And I have Berry Juice to keep myself alive for a bit longer. We're a bit especially defensive, but we still have enough attack to deal out significant damage. So yeah, that's pretty much it for week 1. The team is Ducklet, Drillbur, Stunky, Abra, Aipom, and Honedge. This is a very scary team I'm going up against for week 1, I will say. I'm not expecting this, even if I do win, it'll be incredibly close, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So yeah, that's about all I've got to say about it, and I will cut to the battle right now. Okay, here we are. This is about the team I expected, I think. There's no Trimeco and no Aron, so yeah, these are definitely the Pokemon I would have thought would show up. We're gonna run this, and we're gonna see how it goes. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna turn this down a bit once we get into it. It's a bit loud. Scraggy, okay. Not the lead I was expecting, honestly. But let's see. Yeah, it isn't killing it, okay. At least it's not Moxie. Let me quickly change the audio on this. Okay, it's not too bad actually, but... Okay, it's not too bad actually, but here we are. Okay, Scraggy. Let's just... I could get up rocks here. I could do a multitude of things, honestly. Question is, what is it that I want to do? Because rocks would be nice, but I don't want to immediately start like getting set up on or anything, so I'm gonna make a safer play, I believe, and go to Sakura. off, yeah. Knocks off my Violet, which is a shame, but that's okay. We'll play rough here. Just see what happens. Maybe revealing this a bit too soon, but you know what? I think it's okay. I am also going to be trying to work out these calcs on the side, so it might be a bit scuffed, but it's okay. So Scraggy used knock up, I did about 5. Oh wow, okay. Nice. That's huge. He goes for Drain Punch. That's a lot. Oh dear. Doesn't heal too much though, which is nice. No items activated, okay. The fact it lived that tells me that this is a Violite, and it's like pretty bulky too. I could play Riff again, but there's probably a pretty good chance he's gonna switch out here. What would he switch to though? Probably Bulbasaur or Vulpix, or even Numel. I'll just play Riff again to be safe, even though I'm pretty sure he's gonna switch. Oh well, he didn't switch. Okay, well, there we go. That's a free kill. Very happy with that. Scraggy was a big, excuse me, pretty big problem. So I'm happy to get rid of that. The Scraggy, I believe that was a Violite, so that's what a Violite user. I should have been writing down these notes while I was while going through this. There's a Violite, it was knockoff, and it was Drain Punch. Not like that's not important. The main thing is we know it's a Violite, which means he only has 2 other Violet Pokemon. Okay, Vulpix comes in, and you know what? Honestly, Scraggy's done its thing. I wouldn't be opposed to just letting it go down here and go for a Rain Dance, or potentially a Crunch for the damage. But I think I prefer Rain Dance here. I will be staying in regardless because I don't have a good switch into this. I'd rather get a safer switch if possible. So we'll go for Rain Dance and see what happens here. Goes for Flame Charge. Okay, we do die. It's a shame. We get the Aftermath though. Flame Charge, okay. That's a very interesting move, but I respect it. Then what should I go to? I'd go to, I think it's Megami, honestly. I know that it has, I know it can have Hidden Power Electric, which I'm kind of scared of. But let's just have a look here. It shouldn't do too much though, it'll do about half, which will suck. I'm trying to think if there's any better option, not really. This is where I kind of wish I had Fake Out on Apom now. But let's go to Ducklet here and see what happens. Alright, go on, my friend. It's a shame that... Actually, it's a pretty low chance that it's 2-hit KOs. If it's not. It could be Modest though. If it's Modest, does it have any better chance to kill? Yeah, if it's Modest, it's guaranteed to 2-hit KO me. And if it's not, then we have a pretty good chance to survive. So I can Rain Dance and try and like guarantee... and try and like get a cleaner kill, or I can just or I can just go for damage here and see what happens. know. If we had rain dance up right now, it'd be golden. But that's okay. I think it's gonna be rain dance from me. Let's see what happens. Yeah, hidden power. Yeah. Oh, that did a lot more than I thought it would. Why did that do so much? Is it life work? No. Well, that kind of sucks. Do I need to keep this alive? It would be nice to have for Newell. So I doubt my other Pokemon would be able to deal with it. I don't want to take 2 attacks at my other guys, so that's the problem. Is there any chance that I live an Energy Ball with Drillbit? I wonder. There's a pretty good chance actually. He could always just Energy Ball though, me, because that definitely confirms the kill. I want to know why that did so much though. Maybe I'm doing my calcs wrong. But I was so certain that wouldn't kill. That wouldn't do him so much. Well, you know what? You live and we learn. We're just gonna send it. Oh, he withdrew actually. Okay. Leap. Damn it. Okay. That's not good. I wish I'd switched now, but oh well. Well, we'll go to Utah here to what's it called? Horn Edge. Rocks in. Yeah. That was a crit. Okay, now we know what he has. He has Bulbasaur. So what's he still got? Vulpix, Bulbasaur, Numel, Drifloon. So I think I can Sacred Sword here pretty safely. It might make him think that I'm not Ironhead as well. Maybe let's go for Earth Power. And he does just one-shot me, okay. I forgot about that. I'm definitely not playing too well here. Okay, well. I forgot this had a special attack boost, so this is not good. I guess this is one of my weaknesses playing in Little Cup is not Little Cup in Wi-Fi is I forget that these Pokemon have these boosts. Might not be necessarily on my game today either. This is not good. We're gonna U-turn and see what happens here. I know this rain's gonna go back up as well. This sun is gonna go back up as well, even. Damn it. This is not good. At least this is a banger, right? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm kind of thrown a little bit here. Oh, Little Cup's hard though, isn't it? It's been a while since I've played it. Even so, so let's just keep trying. He does switch out, that's good. Into Drifloon. That's fine by me. I wish I still had Bone Edge. I did nothing, which makes sense, it is 4 turns resistant. Goodbye. Actually, I could have knocked off there as well, that would have been similar. Let's go to Gojo, or I can go to Choji. I don't think Shadow Claw kills though. No, we'll go to Gojo then, we'll Shadow Ball. We'll see if he clicks Endure. Or anything like that. The rain stopped, that's totally fine. Okay. Yeah, so Shadow Ball is pretty free, like there's no resistance for it. Which is nice. Okay, come on. Kill that hole. Nice. Gone. Absolute cinema. Abra already putting in the work. Okay, so Drifloon's gone. Where's the Vulpix? Sure. Excuse me. Okay. So I don't see much reason for me not to Psychic here. Aside from the fact that I might want to try to keep this healthy, and also I'm not Life Orb, so I don't know if this will kill. There might be a risk I want to take, though. I think there's a pretty good chance this just kills. I think I'm just gonna throw out a Psychic and see what happens here. We have Focus Up as well. Kill, nice. Oh, it's a crit, okay, that might have mattered. Probably not, but, I mean, we'll see. Nice though, we take those. That's another Pokemon down. So now he just has Numel, Elite, Bulbasaur. Oh, no, maybe he was just trying to set up Sun for Bulbasaur, actually. Well, we'll just Psychic here, because we can't risk getting... Can't risk it clicking growth or anything, and we'll survive any one hit as well anyway. I forgot about the fact he could have just been setting up Sun for the Bulbasaur and letting us go down, which is a fair play. But this is going okay, this is going okay. We should get the kill here unless this is Focus Sash, which it very well could be. And then I don't know if I'll be able to finish it off because I don't have any other priority if it is Sash, but I mean I guess we'll find out here and now. If it clicks growth here, that would be awesome. But we'll see what he thinks. Sleep powder. No! That's not good. Well, this is something that could have happened. I think we just have to try and fight to wake up. I don't have a ton of other solutions for this. Yeah, go for growth, which is good. That's good. I don't mind that. Unless he is Focus Sash. Still asleep, that's fine. Just wake up this turn. Please. Come on. You know you want to, Abra. This is your chance. If you don't wake up here, we probably just lose. Go for Weather Ball. Okay. Wake up. Wake up. What's Life Orb? No, Gojo! Well, I think we just lose now. We'll try conserve Abra because we can always switch it back in once Sun's run out. And what's the other move? Growth. So I'll need to handle my losses here. What do I need to sack? Lelite, Bulbasaur, and Numel are all still alive. I think this is an angle where I just sack Toji here. Unfortunately. Rest well, King. Did good lad. You actually didn't do anything in this battle, but it's fine. Yeah, it's a necessary sacrifice potentially. Rip. We know it's moveset now at least, but I don't think it matters. I think it can one-shot anything I have. I definitely can actually. Does Sun run out? Will it tell me if Sun's about to run out? How long's it been up? Vulpix switched in. So Vulpix switched in, set up Sun, and then it died to Abra. That's one turn. And then Bulbasaur switched in. Bulbasaur uses Sleep Powder, then Growth, then Weather Ball, and it's just done it again. So this is the 5th turn of Sun. So I don't know if I could just go to Gojo right here and now and figure out if Sun is not active anymore. I could just switch to him though and then switch out if Sun doesn't deactivate. But I think if Sun doesn't deactivate here, I do just lose. I don't think there's any chance of me surviving anything else here. What was I going to look at? Let's find out. Okay, I think this is Heat Rock on Vulpix then, which means I think I do just lose. Yeah, no, Giga Drain definitely does just kill me, unfortunately. But, well, I'll switch Trigger just in case I've counted my turns wrong. It is just Giga Drain. Yeah, it's looking like it's over. For sure. That's unfortunate. It looks like this is over. Man. I'm trying to think if there's anything that could possibly get me out of this, but I don't think there is. I think even if I were to take down Bulbasaur, even if I were to somehow survive, I wouldn't be able to take out any of the other Pokemon. Even if I were to somehow take down Bulbasaur, I don't have it in me to take down the rest of the Pokemon. Especially considering like the Lelite is almost definitely, or Numel could even be a Violate. I just can't handle that. Psychic here. it ultimately doesn't really matter what I do here. I'm just kind of trying to think of something, but it's looking over. Oh, damn, the damned sun. Why must it shine so brightly? Yeah, it's still not happening. Okay. Well, I would need to kill it with U-turn anyway if I wanted to. No, I wouldn't even need U-turn. I can't win here. Just return. Call it there. Well, GG's. I believe that'll do it. Yep. Oh, that's a shame. It's looking so good for me too if Abra had just woken up. But oh well. That's how it be, it's Pokemon, innit? Whatever. Well, not a great first week, but definitely could have played that a bit better. But I mean, ultimately, I think it came down to Abra refusing to wake up, which is a shame because we had 3 opportunities to wake up as well. Not 3, 2. Yeah, we had 2 opportunities to wake up as well. That just didn't happen. Very, very unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that'll be week 1. I'll wrap that up there. There's not much to really say. I'll wrap it up. GG's to my opponent, and I'll see you guys for week 2. So I'll see you then.